Good evening. I think I better put the light on. Doesn't look very... I hate having the light on at this time of the day while it's light, but we need to see what is going on with our merchandise. So I'm going to come down a bit. Shouldn't have done that like that. So there's your logo, okay, on here. Now this is a large, and they do come down quite nicely, but they are quite snug. They are lady fit. Now, Sally, you wanted to see the vest. The vest is proper feel, and it's done in silver. Okay, can you see that? Silver Wessex Fitness Pilates. They are, Anna tried it on, and they are very nice vests. Can you see sparkle? So that's that one. And then we've also done some towels. Now I've got a white towel, but we're doing navy blue as well. They're good for things like when you're having trouble with your knee, to put your knee on. When your arm is out, you can tuck them in as well. So I'm going to use that this evening. Right. So I'm going to put that on the floor. And yeah, as I say, this is a large. So if you want them baggy, you want it, depending on your size, you might want it a little bit bigger than a large. So, and we're doing them in navy blue as well as the pink. Okay, Anna's got a navy blue one, and it's really smart. So it's entirely up to you. Right, now let's get going with class. Feet hip width apart. Make sure they're grounded. Soften your knees. Lengthen up as tall as you can. Think of that piece of string lifting you up to the ceiling. Shoulder blades in their pockets. A nice pelvic tilt to find neutral, and then engage your core. We're going to start off with your head. Take it to the side. Lower it down. Chin down towards your chest. Up the other side. Lower. To the side. Lower. To the side. Lower. To the side. Head to the lower. Sorry, one more. To the side. Head to the front. Chin down. Back up. Down. Back up. Down. Back up. Down. Back up. Shoulders up to your ears. Release. Lift. Release. Lift. Release. Lift. Release. Bring them forwards and back. Forwards and back. Forwards and back. Forwards and back. Side bends, reach. Back up. Other side. And up. 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 Take your arms up. Melt the shoulders, hips facing forwards. Twist your upper body to the side. To the middle. Other side. To the middle. 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 Arms down. Lift up your right knee. Out to the side. Back in. Lower. Change lift. Side. In. Lower. Change lift. Side. In. Lower. Change lift. Side. In. Lower. Hands on your thighs now. Knees soft. Shoulders forward. Start rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae. I want you to feel each vertebrae moving on your way down. Take it down as far as you're comfortable. Hold it. Slowly come back up. Take your arms out. And stretching up high as you can onto your toes. Come back down, arms on your thighs, roll. Hold it. Slowly up. Arms out. Stretch up. Come back down, arms on your thighs, roll. Hold it there. Slowly up. Arms out. Stretch up. Come back down. Arms by your sides. Right, we're going to be using the band this evening. So get it on. Just above your knees. Stand up nice and tall. We're going to do our leg movements. Okay, so neutral spine, core engaged, right leg in front. Back to neutral. Diagonal to neutral. Side to neutral. Behind to neutral. Front to neutral. Diagonal. Neutral. Side. Neutral. Behind. Neutral. Front. Neutral. Diagonal. Neutral. Side. Neutral. Behind. Neutral. Good. Now we're going to do the other leg. Ready? In front to neutral. Diagonal. Neutral. Side. Neutral. Behind. Neutral. Front to neutral. Diagonal. Neutral. Side to neutral. Behind to neutral. In front to neutral. Diagonal to neutral. Side to neutral. Behind to neutral. Good. Now I'm keeping that on and we're going to go straight into our throws. Just make sure you can see. Right, so engage your core. Let's go roll. Roll down. Touch the floor. Crawl forwards. Hands underneath shoulders. Okay, so we're going to take the leg out to the side first. So right leg to the side and in. Left side and in. Right side and in. Left side and in. Right side and in. Left side and in. Soften the knees. Nice and slowly. Come back up to standing. Good. Okay, number 2. Engage your core. Down we go. Again, touch the floor. Core forwards. Hands underneath shoulders. Okay, so this time we are going to take the leg out to the side and keep it there. So right leg, side. Left leg, side. Right in. Left in. Left out. Right out. Left in. Right in. Right out. Left out. Right in. Left in. Bend the knees. Again, nice and slowly. And coming back up. Good. Okay, last one. Engage your core and down we go. Touch. Crawl forwards. Okay, now if you can't jump, do what we just did. Okay, are you ready? Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. One more. Out. In. Knees down. Arms out. Stretch back. Good. Right, we're going on our backs. Now, I think that we can include the ball because we're going to do tabletop. Why not have the ball as well? So get into position. Just got to make sure that I've got enough room here. Ball under coccyx. Make sure you're comfortable. So test it. Make sure it's in the right position. You should have your feet in the right position because of your band. Arms by your sides, melt your shoulders. Neutral spine, core engaged. We're taking the right leg up into the tabletop, left leg lift. Okay, keep your balance. Arms off the floor, if you can. Right leg out to the side. Keep it bent, bring it in. Left out. And in. If you're too wobbly, put your hands down. Right out. And in. Left out. And in. Right out. And in. Left out. And in. Lower the arms, lower the right, lower your left. Not easy with the arms off the floor. And now we've got to add the arms, okay? Neutral spine, core engaged, take your right leg up, left leg, lift. Arms in position, elbows and hands together. Okay, so single leg, both arms. So right leg, both arms out. And in. Left, both arms out. In. Right, both arms out. In. Left, both arms out. In. Right, both arms out. In. Left, both arms out. In. Arms to the floor. Lower your right. Lower your left. Pull away, knees into chest. We're coming back to those. I very nearly fell then. Okay, now we're going to go on to our side. I'm going to use my new towel now. I've been wanting something to rest my head on like this that's not as big as a roller or block. So that should, for me, be nice and comfortable. It does feel comfortable. Right, so you're lengthening out as long as you can. Make sure your band is in the right place. Your top hip needs to be on top of your bottom hip. Neutral spine, engage your core. Okay, we're starting off with the arm on the side, and then after 5, we're going to change the arm position. Okay, once your core's engaged, take both legs off the floor. Top leg lift. And lower. We've got control here. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Right, are you ready? Arm up and over. Hold on to the other one if you want to. Lift. And lower. 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 Top onto bottom. Relax down, arm up. And over. Well done. You can roll onto your other side. It did make quite a big difference once we put the arm over. I hope you did too. Okay, so you're lengthening out as long as you can. Top hip is on top of your bottom hip. Neutral spine. Engage your core. Take both legs off the floor. Ready, top leg, lift. And lower. 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 I forgot the arm. Up and over. That means we've got to do some more. Sorry. Ready? Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Digging in now. Lift. And lower. We've got to do two. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Top onto bottom. Relax the legs down. Arm up. And over. Well done. We can now go up onto our hands and knees. My band slipped. Okay, so the band must be just above the knees. You want your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Arch up. Relax down. Find neutral. When you're happy with your neutral position, engage your core. Okay, obviously fire hydrants. So I'm starting off with my left leg. You can choose which one you want to start with. Okay, so keep your body weight central between both your hands and lift. Lower. 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 One more. Lift. Lower. Relax the knee down. Keep the body weight central. We're going straight onto the other leg. Lift. Lower. 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 Relax. Arms out. Stretch. Well done. On our backs again. All coccyx. Again, get comfortable first. Okay, feet in the right position, arms by your sides, melt your shoulders. Neutral spine, core engaged. Take your right leg up into the tabletop, left leg lift. Now we're taking the right leg up to the ceiling. That leg should be as straight as you can get it, okay? Now, I'll leave it to you. If you want to take your arms off the floor, it is obviously going to be a lot harder. It's entirely up to you. Ready? Right leg out to the side. And in. Out to the side. And in. Out to the side. And in. Up to the side. And in. Back into the tabletop. Lower the arms. Lower the right. Lower your left. Good. Okay, we'll do the same with the left leg. So neutral spine, core engaged. Take your left leg up into the tabletop. Right leg lift. Left leg up to the ceiling. Again, straight as you can with that leg. Arms off the floor if you can manage. Leg out to the side. In. To the side. In. To the side. In. To the side. In. Back into the tabletop. Lower it to the floor. Lower the other one. Down. Now I'm losing. Keep your ball under. I'm losing with that one. I want to try the red one because it doesn't normally fall away like that. And because we want to do a double, we've got to make sure that's okay. Right, so double time. Neutral spine, core engaged, take your right leg up into the tabletop, left leg, left. Right leg up, left leg up. Arms also up. So legs and arms out to the side. Slow control. Get the legs as wide as you can, straight as you can. Back up. Let's keep the control. And again, widen. Up. Widen. Up. Widen. Up. Lower the arms. Legs back into the tabletop. Lower your right to the floor. Lower your left down. Excellent. We're going to do snow angel now. So the legs are going to go down to a place where you're comfortable working because it is a double leg. Okay, so it's entirely up to you. Neutral spine, core engaged. Take your right leg up into the tabletop. Left leg lift. Now we're taking the right one up, the left one up, both arms up. Okay, so the legs are going to go down in front, the arms are going behind to a place where you're happy working. Hold it there, out, and in, out, and in, out, and in, out, and in. Arms and legs up to the ceiling, arms to the floor, legs back into the tabletop. Lower your right, lower your left. Pull away, knees into chest. Squeeze. Well done. Okay, back onto our sides again. I'm just going to get my stopwatch. Now, so because we're using the band, it means that we're going to have to actually use the band. And the only way we can do that doing a side plank is if we do a leg lift. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. Just get my stopwatch ready. You want your elbow underneath your shoulder. Check your positioning. Waist nice and high, top hip onto bottom hip. Then neutral spine and engage your core. Okay, we'll come up first. So ready? Lift. And lift that top leg. Hold it. Okay, relax down and relax the arm. That was harder than I thought it was going to be. Let's change direction. You can just roll over. I have to bend this knee, which I think I'm quite grateful for actually. Elbow directly underneath shoulder, waist nice and high, top hip onto bottom hip, neutral spine, core engaged. I'm going to lift first, top leg. Much easier on your knee, but I can still feel it in my obliques. Breathe. And relax. Good. You can be seated now. Again, keep your band on and your legs, well, let's say as wide as your band will allow. That's probably the best way to describe it. Because unless you've got a really easy band, your legs are not going to be that wide. Okay, arms out, sit up nice and tall, chin off chest, melt the shoulders, engage your core. Are you ready? Right hand just outside left foot, turn. Back up, change. And back, change. Think of that piece of string every time you lift up, change. And up, change. And up, change. And up, nice and tall, change. And up, change. And up, change. And up, change. And up, arms down. Legs in. It does get you a little bit after a while, and that's the idea. The outer thigh muscles should be working nearly all the time, okay? We're going to do some planking now. With the band on. We're not going to particularly do anything with the legs, but I just want you to make sure that you can actually feel the band, because then it's still doing the work, okay? I might put my elbows on here, because that feels quite nice. Right, so we're just playing tonight. Plain 4 1-minute planks on our fronts. Are you ready? Elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core. Come up onto your knees, tilt, core's engaged. If you're lifting, lift. Lengthen, melt your shoulders, nice, deep breathing. So remember, just be able to feel that you've got that band on, no more than that. If by widening your legs a bit, you can feel it in your lower back, then just don't do it. Five seconds to go. Knees down and relax. Well done. Let's have a stretch. If you would like to, keep your hips on the floor. Stretch back. Stretch the arms. Are you ready for number 2? Elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core. Come up onto your knees. Tilt, cores engaged. If you're lifting, please lift. Lengthen your body, melt your shoulders. Nice, deep breathing. Ten seconds to go. Knees down and relax. Well done. Number 2 done. If you would like to stretch, please do. And stretch back. Good. Right, let's do number 3. Are you ready? Elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core. Come up onto your knees. Tilt. Core should be engaged. If you're lifting, please lift. Lengthen. Melt your shoulders. Nice, deep breathing. Remember, feel the band. Fifteen to go. Knees down and relax. 3rd one done. Let's have another stretch. And stretch back. Right, let's get ready for our last one. Back into position. Elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core. Onto your knees. Tilt. Cores engaged. If you're lifting, lift. Lengthen your body. Melt your shoulders. Nice, deep breathing. 10 seconds to go. Knees down, relax. Well done. Hands to the floor. Let's stretch. And stretch back. Good. Right, just come up onto your hands and knees and arch your back up to the ceiling. Relax down to the floor. And again, arch up. And relax down. Neutral. We're not doing anything on our hands and knees. I just wanted you to have a little extra stretch there. Okay, you're on your backs again now. Keep the band in place. We're not going on the ball. But feet should be in the right position. Arms by your sides. Melt your shoulders. Push your back into the mat. Arch up. Find neutral. When you're happy with your neutral position, engage your core. Okay, we're going to do the bridge now. Imprinting, activating. Okay, so are you ready? Imprint, activate, and nice and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, come up as high as you can. And slowly down. Keep those glutes engaged. And relax at the bottom. Imprint, activate, lift. Hold it at the top. Nice and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, down we go. And relax. Imprint, activate, lift. Hold it. And down. Relax. Ready. Imprint, activate. Back up. Hold it. And lower. Relax. Using the band, it really does help to activate the glutes. Ready? Imprint, activate, lift. And lower down. Relax. Okay, last one. Imprint, activate, lift. Hold it. And lower it down. Relax. Bring your knees in. Good. Okay, my favourite exercise of the moment. Ball between knees. So you've got your ball and your band. And then you're going to lengthen out as well. So lengthen the rest of you, bend the knees. Now make sure your top hip stays on top of your bottom hip. You're in a position where you can squash the ball and lift the knee. Now this can be a little bit uncomfortable, You've really got to try and lift the knee as high as you can each time, okay? Make sure you've got neutral spine and then your core is engaged. Keep your feet together. Are you ready? On the out breath, squash. Release. Lift. And relax. Squash. Release. Lift. And relax. Squash. And release. Lift. And lower. Well done. Ready? Squash. Release. Lift. And relax. Squash down. Hold. Release. Lift. And relax. Squash down. Hold. Release. Lift. And relax. Squash down. Hold. Release. Lift. And relax. We've got two more. Squash it down. Hold. Release. Lift. And relax. Last one. Squash it down. Hold. Release. Lift. And relax. Now it should really get you deep inside your glutes. Gluteus medius. Okay? We'll roll over. Get into position again. Bend the knees. Make sure your top hip is on top of your bottom hip all the time. Lengthen the rest of you. Neutral spine. Engage your core. Okay, are you ready? On the out breath, push it down, hold. Release. Lift. High as you can manage. And relax. Push it down, hold. Release. Lift. 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 Relax. We've got last two here. Push it down, hold. Release. Lift. And relax. Push it down, hold. Release. Lift. And relax. It really does feel like it digs in deeply. Really good exercise. Right, take your ball away. We're going to do some roll downs now. So legs out straight. I want you to keep your band on. Please keep your band on. Okay, arm position wherever you like. Chin off chest, melt shoulders, engage your core, and down we go. Slow control. Slight bend of the knees, up you come. Straighten the legs, stretch forward. Come back up and lower. Slight bend of the knees, up we come. Straighten the legs, stretch. Come back up and lower. Make sure everything's coming from the core, from your abdominals, not from your neck muscles. Slight bend of the knees, up we come. Straighten, stretch forwards. Come back up and lower. Again, slight bend, up we come. Straighten the legs. Back up and lower. Slight bend, lift. Straighten and stretch. And relax. Brilliant. Now, keeping the band on, okay? We're going to do our back tilt and lowers. Now, I have got quite used to using the ball behind me now. I think I like this one better. But it's entirely up to you, okay? If you don't feel it's doing anything for you, please don't use it. So in the down position this evening, obviously because we've got the band on, we're just taking the leg out to the side, in, other side, out, in, and then coming back up each time, okay? So sit up nice and tall, feet, knees, hips in line, melt the shoulders, chin off chest, engage your core. Back, tilt, lower, right, out to the side, and in, left side, and in, come back up, nice and tall. Back, tilt, lower, right side, and in, left side, and in, come back up, nice and tall. Back, tilt, lower, right side, and in, left side, and in, come back up, nice and tall. Back, tilt, lower. Ready, right side, and in, left side, and in, come back up, nice and tall. We've got two more. Back, tilt, lower, right side, and in, left side, and in, come back up. Back, tilt, lower, right side, and in, left side, and in, come back up and relax. Take your ball away. You can take your band off because it's stretch time. We will use it for stretching, so you need it still. But I want you to have a lie down. Bring your knees into your chest first. Okay, we're taking one foot down to the floor. We're placing the band, if you want to use it, up to the ceiling. Then bring it in towards you. Remember, if you want to make it a little bit harder, drop the toes down towards you. That's up to you. Okay, I want you to release that now and place that foot onto the other knee. Either lift the one that's on the floor or push down with the palm of the hand on the inside of the knee, whichever gives you the better stretch. Okay, release that down. Other knee in, straighten up. Bring it in towards you again. Drop the toes down if you would like a stronger stretch. Okay, release, foot onto knee again, nice and wide. Lift the one that's on the floor or push down with the palm of the hand on the inside of the knee. Okay, release that down. Take your legs out, straight arms above your head. Get as much distance as you can between your fingers and your toes. Bring your arms in. We're going to do some thoracic breathing now. So either hands on your abdominals or arms by your sides, whichever you prefer. Melt the shoulders. Get comfortable. You're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. As you breathe in, you're pushing out your abdominals to get as much air each breath as you possibly can. As you breathe out, you're pulling in your abdominals to expel as much air each breath. Let's go. When you finish the breath you're on, slowly come up to seated position. Straighten the legs, toes in. If you'd like to touch your toes, please do. Release. Bend the knees. Hands to the floor. Come forwards. Straighten your legs. And then slowly climb back up to finish. Well done. Good work this evening. Thank you all for coming. Hopefully you might feel a little bit in your inner outer thighs. This will be the last Monday class with webinar jam, because at the end of the week we're changing over to Zoom. Just keep an eye out for your newsletter. You'll be getting your newsletter a bit later this week once I've worked out how to put it onto the members page. And yeah, because I'm really not quite sure at this moment. With replays, I'm not sure either, but hopefully it will be nice and straightforward. So have a lovely evening, and I will see you at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. I will see you at Wednesday at 9 o'clock. If you're interested in any merchandise, we will be on the website as well as the WhatsApp pages. So take a look. That will all be up tomorrow on the website. Just let one of us know and we'll get another order. It probably won't be for another week or so, as we only picked up the first order today. So it's up to you. Have a lovely evening. Take care. From Claire at Wessex Fitness Pilates. Goodbye for now.